Keep On Cookin' is brought to you by Cranston's Wines and More.
Happy October, everybody, and welcome to Keep On Cooking. It's your old pal, Nick Rabar, here to make a quintessential fall dish, and that is gnocchi with sugar pumpkin and brown butter sauce. To get started, we're gonna go in with a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. And once that's hot, we're gonna go in with some broccoli rabe, which is a incredible fall ingredient. And because it looks a little lonely in that pan, we're gonna give it some friends. Let's go with a little bit of chopped garlic and a touch of chopped shallot. And we'll give that a little stir because we do not want that garlic or those shallots to burn. Let's go ahead and season, as we do every step of the way, with a little bit of salt and a touch of fresh cracked pepper. Okay, now that that is cooked, we're gonna get it out of the pan so that when we add other ingredients, it doesn't overcook. And one star ingredient that goes perfect with this pasta is Applewood Bacon. Very thick cut. That's gonna add a lot of smokiness. You know, smokiness, especially at this time of year, is perfect with almost any dish. This is getting crispy, and it's looking great, and it's smelling even better. So we're gonna get it out of there. And there's a reason behind all of this madness, and you're gonna see that right about now when we go in with butter. Now, brown butter, it is some crazy stuff. It can go from brown to burnt real quick, and we're gonna have to pay a lot of attention to this. So over here, eyes down here. Okay, now we'll turn the heat down and go in with some all-purpose flour. This is gonna make a roux, and that is why we turn down the heat, because at this point, you've got flour, you've got brown butter, things could burn, so you wanna control your heat. Okay, so brown butter roux is not a sauce, so we need to turn this into a sauce. I'm gonna add some chicken broth, and you can hear that sizzle, and it's gonna thicken up like gravy at this point. And let's go ahead and switch utensils from spoon to whisk and add some heavy cream. So the reason why we're adding the broth and we're adding in the cream is to mild out that intense brown butter flavor. Especially once you add the flour, that roux can be a little bit bitter. These ingredients are gonna help it balance out, and I think balance is what it's all about. This sauce looks like it's perfect consistency. It's not too thin, not too thick, and it's what we call nappe. And nappe means it coats the back of a spoon. And now that the sauce is done, we're gonna start to go in with all of the cooked stuff to make this dish complete. Let's start by going in with the star of the show, and that is the sugar pumpkin. And when you are shopping for pumpkin to cook with, you definitely want sugar pumpkin. Some are decorative, some are for carving. This is sweet, it's gonna caramelize really nice and have a nice, mild, gentle flavor. Give that a little mix. Return in with our rabe. Back with our Applewood bacon. And that's our primary texture of this dish. And how about some white beans? I mean, what the heck, we haven't talked about them, but they're just hanging out, so in they go. And you can see those colors. I mean, that is autumn right there in a bowl. Of course, we have to season. We're gonna go with some salt, even though a lot of these things have been seasoned as we went, but still, a little at the end goes a long way. And that is pretty much it, except for, of course, what we came here for, and that is the gnocchi. This is my personal handmade gnocchi that I do at the restaurants all the time. It's a nice neutral potato gnocchi. And once that's in there, heat it all the way through, you're gonna have yourself a winner right here. So we're gonna give it a little bit of fresh herbs. Chopped parsley is the herb du jour. We're gonna give it a little Parmesan cheese, just for some salty umami flavor. I like it to be in there as well as on top. Mix that up, and we are ready to plate. I'm gonna go on with some Parmesan cheese, fresh herb, and a little more Parmesan, because can't go wrong. And boom, there it is, gnocchi with sugar pumpkin and brown butter sauce. That's a wrap, everybody. And you know I never eat on the show, but this one is just too good to pass up on. Thanks for joining me, guys, and as always, you keep on cooking. That's an order. Oh.